I think we're live.
Hi, guys. I think that's super cool. Are we live, guys?
It looks fabulous.
Perfect.
It's a party, a jackpot party.
Jackpot.
Okay, so let's go. Let's jump into this. All right, all. So we are live. I am Fitness and Slots host Craig Ramsey, and this is Shahs of Sunset star Mercedes Javid.
Do you see me? Am I here?
I think we're here.
I'm so excited. I want to let you lead the conversation.
Okay.
As you know, I always have a lot of ideas about why we feel like SHIT sometimes about ourselves after we have a baby. It took me.
Well, some people don't know who you are because they're if they're Fitness and Slots, and this is worldwide, and they might not be getting Shahs. So let me just say, Mercedes Javid, star of the Bravo hit show Shahs of Sunset, just aired season 8, and she's heading into reunion.
Yes.
Which is a big deal. There's a lot that needs to come out and needs to be said and needs to be shown. And because she's a new mom recently, we're also talking about health and wellness, because that's what Side Play Fitness and Slots is about. And Mercedes, one of my BFFs, has also gamified her workouts, and it's worked for her. And this is an opportunity for us to share what she's been doing and how she's been doing it, and for you to ask questions about her. We were going to gamify a workout, so we're going to do the very end of it, where you are very familiar with it, how I have combined the Side Play apps, the slot machine apps, which there's 7 of them, and many plethora of authentic slot games on each and every app. And with that, I combine it with exercising. And it's the most positive distraction for people like Mercedes, who are busy, who are stressed, to be able to occupy their mind and be entertained while they work out. So you're able to get your workout in without even realizing that you've done that.
Right, because for me, it's really cool when I don't overthink the workout. Exercise can be intimidating when you're not like you. When you look like me and you're like, oh, my arms, my stomach, this, that. I love the fact that you create solutions to just activate the body. That's the best thing that you taught me.
I love that you said that. Activate the body. Put your body into motion.
Yes.
Richard Simmons had more weight come off of this whole world by motivating people to move than any single trainer.
And that's right. It's like, for example, you taught me things like, why not, for instance, like when you have a baby like me, like I'm spending a lot of time just going like, picking things up off the floor. All of a sudden I'm like, that felt good. I feel a nice stretch. I feel like I've engaged my core. I feel like I'm getting my hands
home, which is a series on Fitness and Slots. She is a special guest. And if you guys, you have to check that out. She's working out, entertaining baby shams.
I would never wear white if I didn't already come a certain way to a workout video. So like, I think that it's really important for people that don't feel like they're at their perfect goal
Which
body.
is almost everyone, especially during pandemic times.
Especially then, because a lot of people have been stress eating out of boredom, eating their feelings, eating out of loneliness, eating out of depression, eating out of just sheer let's eat, right? But the thing is that
let's not work out because we don't want to move. There's little motivation for people to get out, and that's why the side play games are so important, because they do bring enlightenment and entertainment to people.
The best.
They combine it with the exercising. 10 spins. You'll get more squats in with 10 spins than you would normally, because you're too preoccupied and you're internalizing it. And I feel pain here.
And it's an adrenaline rush that when you get to. So my favorite memories with my dad is
her dad recently passed. Very brave individual to do it all on TV. Mercedes went through the emotions.
But this is my dad. He would be like, Mercedes, pack your bag. Let's go to Vegas. Boom. We'd hop in the car. And the memories that I have from the adrenaline rush that I get from sci-fi, like the way that I never got it anywhere else other than like an actual casino, because you get that excitement, and then like you want to, like all of a sudden you're like, oh my god,
it's a party, it's a jackpot party.
I'm lunging,
You're doing
I'm like
planks,
reaching.
in home, sweat home.
I swear, like it doesn't even matter because the main thing is you get that zing, you get that adrenaline rush.
There is side play, and a lot of these people already know. If you don't have all 7 apps, get all 7 apps and utilize those. Collect your free coins, and we're giving you free workouts on Fitness and Slots.
In less than 24 hours, we're going to be shooting this reunion, and I'm really excited to let the truth come out, to let the conversations flow. You know, we haven't been talking to each other until tomorrow. So
that's one of my questions is your show, unlike a lot of Bravo shows, has both long filming and long wait periods. So basically season 8, since it aired, which was filmed a while ago, what has been your relationship with the cast since the airing?
Well, I have a really strong relationship with some, and I have a really non-existent relationship or negative or bad relationship with some.
Has any of your relationships changed when you saw it air and play out? Was there any surprises and changed your relationships with other cast members because of that?
There's always a surprise because you're never there to film or to see what other people are filming.
Right, without you in the scene.
Right. So I'm always going to see something and say to myself, how dare you?
Who shocked you the most? Is it an obvious answer?
Yes, it's the most obvious to 3 people.
Okay. Well, good. Well, you have to tune in to see how she handles that. So
I'm going to kill it.
She is. And I want to ask you, because most people know reunions are really important because it kind of outlines where you are mentally, physically, and emotionally. And that's why I think the aesthetic of it is so important. Yes. So you obviously have lost weight, you've taken health initiatives, but tell us where you are emotionally, mentally, and physically with reunion.
I feel really relaxed. I owe it to us being able to do positive things that relieve the stress. The whole thing with this today that we're telling you guys about is that we all need an outlet to relieve our stress, right? So
movement helps with that, right?
Totally. So I just feel so grateful that I got up off my butt, downloaded, engaged, moved around, and just everything is like paying me back immediately.
Well, there's lots of things exercise-wise other than just gamifying your workouts that you have done. And as a new mom, especially during pandemic times, because before this, there is a certain kind of luxury that you had with nanny, with assistant and all that. And with pandemic times, it's all wiped away. So how have you been able to manage movement and exercise with the added demands of pandemic?
I'm actually proud of myself because I've created a positive outlet in order for me to give myself more energy. So even though I have no housekeeper, no nanny, no assistant, no help, it's just me and my son and the puppies and my husband, who is, you know how husbands are.
Let's talk husbands. Are you married? Are you in a relationship? Are you sheltering in place with someone?
I have not just one ring. This one is because I almost died while giving birth to our son. This one is how he locked it down.
Nice. And speaking of that, you had an incredibly difficult both pregnancy and birth. And for people that have watched Shahs, you saw it play out on season 8. But for you, can you share us what that experience is and was?
Birth?
Yeah, pregnancy and birth.
Pregnancy, my little babies over there.
My baby and your baby.
Yeah, both of our babies are just right off camera.
Entertaining each other.
Exactly.
You were bedridden.
My pregnancy was not ideal. I thought I was going to be walking around town with like high heels and a big bump. And then I was told very quickly, no, sweetheart, you're going to have to lay flat on your back, not engage your core. You're not allowed to move. You're not allowed to go to the bathroom barely.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to take a shower.
You're not allowed to fart.
That's right.
Yeah. Nothing.
So I did have to have a very, very strict bed rest during the majority of my pregnancy. And then I had
That screams of joy.
He's excited.
Shams loves fitness and slots.
We'll bring him in a second.
Okay.
And then my birth was, I lost 2/3 of my body's blood supply. I had 5 hours.
I'm going to do squats while I do this because I have
life-saving
to do something to deal with
surgery
the stress.
and blood transfusions and platelets and plasma. And, you know, in my heart, and I believe in God, it wasn't meant for me to fly the coop.
Mm-hmm.
So I did have a really difficult recovery period.
To say the least. And you also it made it more difficult because you had to film and you had to be around a lot of negativity.
A lot of toxic pieces of, you know what.
There we go. So besides fitness and slots, home sweat, workouts, please share, because I know, but I want everyone to hear your journey around the block. So
we moved to a beautiful area outside of LA, and my favorite part of every day is just to put on my AirPods and push my stroller up the hill. My son has a great time, and we just push uphill.
Literally uphill. Like, it is rolling hills, and I'm so grateful for it because the engagement of the core and the glutes and everything. In fact, you're compromised right now because of a little rib discomfort.
Okay, so I wanted my Fitbit to track my steps, and because if you push the stroller with both hands, then it doesn't get the steps. So I pushed the stroller with just one hand, and I wanted to swing, and now right here, the muscle directly underneath it hurts.
And listen, guys, this is the real deal. This is Mom. Yes, she's famous, but look at this is the game that Brandon, my baby, and her baby are playing. And Brandon's stepping up. And can you give a nice deep squat again, Brandon? No, drop it. Like it counts. Yep. He's been playing that game, and that was one of the exercises in Home Sweat Home that I gave Mercedes too, is to pick up those toys with perfect form. So fitting it into your life has been really important. I'm proud of you because it's not just about weight loss, because obviously that's apparent with you, and I'm glad you have that for your confidence, but ultimately putting things into motion during difficult times has really, it's safe to say, helped you mentally and emotionally. Yes?
I'm proud of myself.
Proud of you.
But I'm also grateful for all of these things that we're talking about that got me there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to do it without this. I wouldn't have been able to do it without you. I'm not a machine. I'm not a robot. I need things. I need the structure. I need to have something to look forward to. I need to know what I'm doing when I wake up. It's going to take me through my day.
Mm-hmm.
That's why this is so important for people to understand. It's an important time for women that just had a baby or just had any woman. It's not just a baby. That's ridiculous. I've wanted to lose weight throughout my whole life in different periods of time. I've wanted to be healthy all the time. Mm-hmm. Wellness matters. It's going to matter 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 20 years ago. It's always important for us to gift ourselves solutions for life.
Yeah.
So, you know, a lot of people, I guess you can say people are cheap when it comes to themselves.
Yeah.
They're
not selfish, and
corners.
they should be.
Yes.
You really do need to put yourself first in order to put this little one.
Right. You try to cut corners like, oh, I don't really need to do this, or, oh, I don't need to do that. No, yes, you do. You give yourself the things. You deserve it.
And I'm proud of you because a lot of people can relate. These are difficult times. People are to the pandemic are losing loved ones. You, with losing your dad, he was on a, this is back how long ago? 2 years ago now?
Mm-hmm.
He was on a ventilator. And let me ask you, do you think because of the stresses of losing your dad, having to get married soon thereafter, getting pregnant was tough, and then having a baby
3
and all of that
surgeries
stuff?
before I got pregnant. Yeah.
Does that weigh on your both physical, mental, and emotional health?
One stressful day gives me a cortisol flare-up, that stress hormone, which is so difficult that you can literally see a difference in my mind, and then my husband is affected.
Yeah.
Both of the whole household is poisoned with stress. Stress kills. Without having a proper release, there is no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And, you bet it. You bet your booty that if you don't have somewhere to go and you don't have a release, and if you don't have
tight booty, yes. You bet your booty. You got it.
You bet it. There we go.
Add a squat with the baby.
There we go. Oops, I just stepped on your toe.
I love your shoes.
Thank you.
That helps.
We need it. We need it so bad.
Not just movement, but you have to find your happiness where you can. I'm glad that you have baby shams. That's happiness as well. And for people, I know for me, the side play apps at night are a really great way of clearing my head space. We've played the games when you've had a short little break, which is not very often, mind you.
No.
A way where we can just quietly play the games and escape. That's also a factor.
So it's important because you're not just affecting yourself, you're also making an impact on your family, your babies, your husband. As a woman, I feel responsible for everyone. And I want to, because I'm strong and I want to feel stronger. And I want to wake up and feel good about myself. And now I'm on that path already.
Yeah.
Maybe if you asked me 2 months ago, I would have felt so helpless, like I'm never going to be able to do it. I absolutely thought I'm not sure if I'm ever going to be able to do it. But now it's like one day at a time. You take it really easy.
Mm-hmm.
You cut yourself some slack, and you also spoil yourself.
And you communicate. What I love about you, that's not Brandon using the bathroom, everyone.
It's a
that's
dishwasher?
the dishwasher working, because we are multitasking here.
That's right. That's the reality of it, honey.
You communicate, and I think that's important too. And a lot of people don't do that, and that's what Fitness is Lots is about. And I encourage you to comment on all of the videos. We're engaging with you and giving you free coins. We are literally delivering it.
Are you serious?
Yes, as enticement for you to communicate. What do you want with your
So you can
physical, mental, emotional movement?
Because it's all one.
Yeah.
One affects the next. It's a beautiful domino effect.
Okay, so here's a question for you. How are you feeling headspace wise about reunion?
Like Rocky Balboa.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Like this?
Are you asking the question that said, do you have any regrets?
Yeah.
No.
No regrets?
Other people should have regrets about the way they behave, but no, I don't have any regrets, because I know that so many people are going through the exact same thing that I'm going through. And I want to be a person that people can look at to feel supported, someone that they can connect with. And, I'm very easy to reach on social media, and I try my best to.
Where can people find you?
So on Cameo, on Instagram at Mercedes Javid, and that's about it. Those are the two places.
Do you know the number one question I get about you?
What's that?
As a friend is, why do you have so many names that people call you, and what do you prefer?
So I prefer Mercedes. I love Merce. I don't like Merce. MJ is if you're yelling at me from across the park. MJ is fine if you're buying a house from me, because when I'm a realtor, the realtor hat is why the name MJ came into play. So, but Mercedes, Mercedes is whatever. It's hard to have a foreign name in the United States.
Or Canada.
Okay.
Too, as a Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Mercedes. Let me ask you, are you tired of getting the reach out and comments that you're the cutest baby ever?
Oh, never.
Never?
No, never.
Can we just look a little bit? Look at baby
Shams.
Come on. And he woke up like this. Hashtag woke up like this.
He wants to knock your computer over.
Isn't that a cute baby? Do you guys have any questions for Mercedes? Any reunion questions? I want to know, how's Vita? How's mom?
She's so excited to be here at the reunion, and she's so excited to be with the baby. She lights up like a Christmas tree. What happened, Bubba?
What is he reaching for? It's either the $20 bill there.
He wants this.
Mm-hmm.
He loves.
We all want Scentbird.
See how happy he is?
Yeah, you got it. Mommy knows you. Yes.
Yeah.
So Vita's good.
My mommy is so excited to spend time with Shams. You've never seen her face light up like it does for when she's with the baby.
Yep. Okay, sneak peeks. Anything you can reveal, because people are obsessed with your looks. Watch what happens live. It always changes.
We have to decide. Your husband is going to help me decide. We don't know. We would tell you everything that we know, but we don't know. We're still
So let's take suggestions. What do you think? Do you think she should go ponytail high and up? Do you think she should go short? Do you think what do you think? Waves? What are some other options?
Oh my God. Hearing Craig try to talk about fashion and hair is just going to send me over the
edge. You know what? I'm so thrilled with my side play shirts is because I only wear these. I don't have to think about anything else other than this is my fashion choice. And I love it.
And I love that we're both chose white today.
We are going to do 90s inspo.
90s inspo?
We're feeling the 90s for sure.
Well, I'm feeling grateful, very fortunate, 88 Fortune, that you joined us today for a little insight into your life, Shahs. This is your life. Any regrets? Any regrets?
So, what? No, zero regrets. Here's what I want. This makes noise. Okay, here we go. Now it's quiet. So, what are our final thoughts and our final message? Okay, do you want to take him, Uncle Brandon?
And this is all before we're going to finish up our workout. We were going to have relaxation side play game time, but we're going to do some squats, some planks, etc. For 10 spins. We're going to do some, I guess, what are these even called?
Jumping jacks.
Thank you, jumping jacks. I'm losing my mind. It's too early. Mercedes, never again in 8 a.m. live. For me, a little later. I don't have a child yet.
So
jumping jacks, 10 spins, etc. You're going to join us on gamifying your workouts and home sweat home on Fitness and Slots. Mercedes, take us away.
I just want to say I want to continue the conversation. You will be hearing from us again, right?
Yes, we will.
And you know what? Kill it out there. Give yourself what you know that you need, love, and deserve.
And get that reunion. Get it, girl. Right.
Wow.
Yeah.